Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. We start with business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. With its history of implosions, huge construction projects, and revolving door of resorts names. The Strip is always changing, and lately reinventions have been on full display. Review-Journal's Renee Semmerower explains.
Clark County commissioners cleared the way on March 22nd for a guitar-shaped hotel tower to be developed at the Mirage, ending the iconic volcano attraction. 2 days later, Caesars Entertainment Inc. celebrated the renaming of Bally's to Horseshoe Las Vegas. Work crews also recently demolished a cluster of buildings on the Strip where an investment firm plans to build a new retail complex just months after other buildings nearby were torn down on land parcels for a 43-story casino resort.
You know, we're constantly seeing, resorts being rebranded, new restaurants opening, new retail shops. Businesses come and go with with regular frequency. And what we're seeing right now on the Strip is another burst of activity to really reshape sections of Las Vegas Boulevard.
Demolition work in other parts of the Strip include the former Travelodge Motel and some neighboring retail space after Houston billionaire Tillman Fertitta got county approval for a towering hotel casino. His spread is next to the property owned by New York-based Jindy Capital, which last year secured roughly 300,000 square foot retail complex on its site.
And the Boring Company is looking to expand the system of underground tunnels. This is even before digging has begun on the planned Vegas Loop. What was originally planned to have 51 stations is now grown to add several more miles of tunnels, with 69 planned stations. Additional stops include Area 15 and Town Square. The added locations must still be approved. In more top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The judge delays an accused cult leader's trial today after his lawyers request evidence to be released that could help his defense.
All right, we're going to go on record in State versus Chasing Horse. This is on for a discovery motion as well as for the writ argument.
46-year-old Nathan Chasing Horse is accused of sexually assaulting Native American women and minors across the U.S. and Canada. He was arrested in January after police raided his home in North Las Vegas. He's also a former actor from the 90s film Dances with Wolves. Chasing Horse set to appear in court again Wednesday. And a man is dead after being shot during a dispute at an East Las Vegas apartment complex early Sunday morning. Officers responded to a shooting on East Tropicana Avenue. They found a man suffering from a gunshot wound who was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect fled the scene after the dispute. Anyone with info is asked to call Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen, 702-385-5555. Now to the Las Vegas lawyer pleading not guilty to federal wire fraud and money laundering charges last week after facing accusations of orchestrating a multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme. It's happening on Friday, the same day a federal assault charge against him was dismissed. Prosecutors allege 50-year-old Matthew Beasley used the Ponzi scheme to fund an opulent lifestyle of luxury homes. Beasley is in custody after being shot by FBI agents at his Las Vegas home last year. Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Strong wind gusts in parts of the valley took over for the start of the week. Tonight, winds could hit up to 40 miles per hour, with lows in the upper 30s. Wednesday, we'll finally see some sunshine, highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. Thursday through Saturday, we'll see partly cloudy skies, but much warmer, with temps reaching the low 80s by Sunday.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders hosted Kentucky quarterback Will Levis for a top 30 visit at the team's Henderson headquarters today. Raiders beat writer Vinny Bonsignor has more.
He could be there at number 7. There's some divide on Will Levis and what his long-range potential is. There's some people who love him. There's some people who think he's a work in progress. There's some people who think he would be a reach at number 7. But all it takes is one team, and maybe that's the Raiders, to decide he's worth a top 10 pick. And for the Raiders, that would be at number 7.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The new Punk Rock Museum has opened its doors, but it's not your typical museum. Located just off the Strip, this 12,000 square foot edgy wonderland features a tattoo parlor, a chapel, and even a recreation of a garage practice space. It's widely considered to be the world's most comprehensive collection of all things punk.
It's not a museum, it's really a church. And because punk rock is our lives, it's our religion. This is our church. And any punk rock around the world has to go to Mecca. This is our Mecca.
To learn more about the museum, visit lvrj.com.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. It's time for a tradition unlike any other. The Masters tees off Thursday, and Rory McIlroy is the plus 750 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the year's first major and coveted green jacket. Scotty Scheffler is the 8-1 second choice to repeat as Masters champion, and John Rahm is the 10-1 third pick. The odds then shoot up to 20-1 for Justin Thomas, Cameron Smith, Jordan Spieth, Tony Finau, and Patrick Cantlay.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. University Medical Center breaks ground on its largest renovation in its 92-year history. Here's a look at this morning's ceremony. This multi-year project will include renovating UMC's facade, 2 healing gardens, new campus lighting, landscaping, and signs.
The UMC Revitalized Project. This is a large-scale project spanning our 26 acres here at 1800 West Charleston, which will include major renovations.
We've spent months over here doing all of the research and all of the review that we need to make sure this project will happen perfectly and as promised. But most importantly, I want to say thank you to Grand Canyon Development for being our partners from the inception of our pursuit of this job.
You can also expect parking and traffic improvements over the next 2 years. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.